Okay. I think I think I figured this out. Thanks, Junkie. I didn't realize all that time I was trying to figure out like how I wasn't live or whatever. I thought it was just the chat. It still acted like I was live for quite some time. Let me take this other one off and delete it from YouTube. Delete forever. I understand. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that disappeared. But anyway, we opened the box. We got nickels. It is what it is. I appreciate you stopping in, Junkie. Much appreciated, especially coming back. And, ooh, we got something coming up that's real pretty looking. 2021, 98. This is a dirty looking 1961, but it's all antique looking like that. I mean, it's not in the best shape. It's not in the worst shape, but it's worn. This is what I'm interested in. Oh my Jesus. Okay, hold on. I almost want to get gloves for this. I haven't been wearing gloves. And in all honesty, I probably should. Look at this. It's a smoke show. Let me turn the light up a little bit. Come on, light. The light on this thing is horrible because it like adjusts. It's for the light, and it just doesn't work, right? But you see it there, and then the back is just as nice. I don't know about the steps. Let's zoom in on the steps. I see some marks that I don't like already. Yeah, darn it. It's in really good shape, but it's got some issues. But the steps are there. They're just damaged. Man, that's in really good shape, though, for being like a 50-something. I'm keeping it. Why does it look like approved to me? Or like it came out of a mint set? And some jackwagon put it in circulation? 1956. There's no mint mark, so it's a Philly. Dude, this is nice. Aside from the little bit of damage on that coin. That's really nice. So that is encouraging. If that really came out of like a mint set or something, then we possibly have a collection dump. 84. Okay, we're going to start getting through these. 81. So, Junkie, how is everything? I hope it's good. I know you said work's been busy. I understand that one. I got a bunch of stuff for my new position assigned to me that I have to complete before I go to Florida in like a little over a week. So I've been working on that and doing everything else that I have to do. It's been a pain. So I feel you on being busy. Saw some dude on Facebook Marketplace attempting to sell what would be a really good example of the Smoking Jefferson nickel, but he was selling it, in my opinion, I haven't looked at them, see what they're going for, but he was selling it kind of low for as bad as it was. You know, of them, there's like some that are worse, and this one was pretty bad. And he was selling it pretty low. It's not something I would try to buy. It made me kind of wonder if it wasn't like somehow counterfeited to look like a Smoking Jefferson, but I don't even know how one would do that. But yeah, he was selling it for like $50, And the last time I saw ones this bad, they were going for like 100. So either the market dropped out or maybe he was trying to pass off a fake. Coin Junkie, you found a double clipped planchet today. What kind of coin? I know you're Canadian. I'm assuming you're going through Canadian. Like what size coin? That matters. I bought that waffle. I haven't done anything with it, but I don't know. I'll have to look those up and see if getting them graded. Come on, tight rolls. I wonder if getting it graded really is like worth it. I guess it'd be worth it just to like verify, but pretty certain it's a genuine waffled coin from the mint. I got too much stuff. Oh, we got another really lustery looking coin coming. 2021. And here it is. Okay, something going on here. Because we just got another one. It's, again, somebody threw it in circulation or something. But it's 1961 nickel. Again, the light sucks. I'll kind of move it a bit. It's in really good shape. Shiny as all get out. Step's probably damaged. This looks very similar to the last. Oh, and it's a D. Looks very similar to the last one that we got, where it's just super shiny, almost proof-like, but obviously not, right? But it's very similar to the other one. So it's quite possible we have a collection dump in our box. That is good news for us. The only bad thing is it obviously looks like it got mixed in with whatever else is in this box, because there's all kinds of just random stuff. So wish me luck. Canadian penny. That's sweet. Now is it... So that's pretty much almost clipped on like both sides. It should be, I think. Unless something weird happened. Okay, let's keep going. 99. 2018. 2020. 2000. We got a painted nickel. Or brown, however you want to look at it. 1977. We have a collection dump, guaranteed. Junkie, you're the only one that saw that previous 1 minute and 40 seconds of that, where I actually opened this box on camera. This is no trickery. We have an S Mint War Nickel. What year? 43S. Oh, let's go. We got a collection dump, and we're not even a couple rolls in. This is awesome. NGC BU canceled coin, aka waffle. They sell between 20 and 30. Well, I paid more than that for mine, but mine you can still tell the date and the mint mark. It's a dime, but it's, as far as dimes go, and waffles go, it's a pretty good one. So we are going to have to pay extra attention to what's going on with these coins, because we have pretty ones. We have a war nickel. What is this? Is this the second roll? Oh boy, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for silver, for fun stuff, for whatever somebody decided to dump back into circulation. I will take it. Let's go. Yeah, so I think I've seen, and that's where it gets weird, I've seen them give grades to, like, you know, planchets. Like, you know, blank planchets. How are you going to give a grade to a blank planchet? I mean, I guess, but, like, It's not really mint state if the mint hasn't done anything with it yet. You know what I mean? The whole grading company thing, like, I'll play ball, I get it, but like sometimes it is a racket to a degree, like a little bit. I'm not going against the grain too much. I'm just saying I think everybody knows sometimes grades don't match. Oh, 2009D, we're keeping that. 2009's the hard one, right? I think so. It's been a minute. Pretty sure. I'm almost certain. So that's good. Decent looking 87p, but not nice enough. 84, 85, 2022. 1, 1684. Alright. We're getting there. I'm calming down. Nickel stacking. So, the good news is, this is the third roll in. We already have 2 coins that we suspect came out of mint sets. We have one 2009D, and we have one War Nickel already. So we for sure have some kind of collection dump in this bank box, and we just got started. So I'm super thrilled to see what's in the rest of this box. And now we're on roll number 3. 64. 84. Brown nickel. Okay. Craig! GNS! Welcome in. See, everybody's a little late, but they're getting there. I don't tell anybody when I'm doing this either, which is not helpful. That's a 70D. Good news is, for those of you just joining us, we are 3 rolls in. We already have a War Nickel. We have 2 coins from mint sets, and we have a 2009 Denver. So we have some kind of collection dump. We just don't know what side of it we're on. Hopefully we're not at the tail end and there's more in this box. So cross your fingers for more silver, more mint coins. They put them in, we looked at it earlier, but they put them into circulation, so they got some nicks and little stuff on them, but they're shiny like proofs, which is why I'm thinking they came from the mint sets. They look pretty darn close to the day they were made. The steps are there, but all the little nicks and stuff kind of messed them up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's weird, too, because I was looking at the ends of the rolls as I pulled them, and it just seemed like another box. I mean, it's hard, almost impossible to tell from Enders, but what was that flash? I could have swore I just saw a flash. Losing it. Okay. These rolls do not want to play ball. Okay, we got a dirty one for sure. What I'd love to see is some of the early nickels that I'm trying to find. As much as I love silver, I want to continue getting that set filled out, because I'm almost there. And then I have 3 books complete. But, like, what is it? Like the 50D or something? I think maybe both the 50s are rare. But, for some reason, the 50D sticking in my mind is especially rare. That's going to be hard to find. I'll probably have to buy that one. You know? Yeah, some of these, I don't know. Some of these still have like a real blue, that blue toning. They're more of the modern ones though. There's a decent 1980. Come on. We were doing so well. Ooh, that one's damaged. It's a good day, though, everyone. It's a good day. Any day that I can sit here and go through some coins to relax, maybe hang out with you guys, it's always a good day. What's going on in the chat? I'm resting between trims. Oh, trimming the yard? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you gotta stay rested when you're outside working. I have like a routine, and if everything goes according to plan, I can pretty much get through it, but then by the time I'm done, I have to rest. Doing all the lawn mowing, the weed whacking, trimming, as you would say. It can be a lot. Just depends on how hot it is, what time of day it is. I either try to get it in the morning or get it in the evening. I don't try to mess with anything during the midday. Okay, we got a bunch of, not dirty, but like older looking, off color, whatever you want to say. See what we end up with here. Off color 2015. Dun, 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 dun. Beat up 1985. So who's all in Florida, right? As far as channels, I guess, or individuals. It could still be individuals. Oh, there's one it's off center, but it's not like crazy off center. You see, like there's almost no rim over here. Actually, there's quite literally no rim, and then kind of doubled up on this side in 83 Denver. Nothing too crazy. So, what? Pistol Packing Pilot. He's in Florida. Because I'm going to Tampa for almost a week, not quite a week. And it'd be cool. I'm gonna for sure hit some coin shops while I'm down there. But it'd be cool to like meet up with somebody. But I can't think of too many people that are from Florida, let alone anyone from Tampa specifically. And it's only about a week away, so that makes it difficult to get on board with somebody. Lyle Akamoto, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope everything is well. We thought we were on fire with the first couple rolls. It's cooling off a bit, but we have hope. We already found a war nickel. 2 nickels from mint sets. And a 2009 Denver. And we are still on the first row of coins. I will say so far I'm not seeing as much old stuff as I would like. I'd like to see more old coins. Kind of like what we saw the other day with the customer app rolls. Almost everything was aged, you know. That's kind of better than what's going on so far in this box. Because then I have better chances of catching some of those book fillers that I'm still looking for. A decent 96, 78, 79, okay. I didn't even see that war nickel in the first one because there was so much off color. A decent 86, but I don't think it's anything. Everybody's gambling their coins away. I can't imagine living in a place like Hawaii. Like, it seems like it's probably amazing. And then, like the bureaucracy, the cars, all that somehow kind of ruins it to a degree. You know what I mean? Like and I think a lot of the natives are kind of that mentality to a degree. That some of the tourism and things aren't necessarily good for the state or island nation or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's weird. See, there's a what is that? It's like it got soaked in acid or something. Back still looks kind of normal, but the front, yikes. I'm sure I'd still be happy to be in Hawaii, because Ohio sucks, but probably more off the beaten path would be more my thing. "1967 Shelby." What are we talking about? Oh, Shelby, Craig's name. Okay, right. I was seeing everybody tag. I'm like, wait, why does everyone keep saying that? Like, what did I miss in the chat? Then I'm like, oh yeah, it's Craig's name. All right. This one's got a Westward Journey Ocean View Ender. Not like that means anything, but that was the coin on the end. $77. Something better to pick up on these rolls. I'm upset. I got so excited. So fast. That was the first 2 rolls. Find after find, and then we've had nothing since. Well, the 2009, but that wasn't... What do y'all think about that? How nice can an 87 be? Aside from some toning and a little bit of wear, it's super shiny. I guess that's not impossible. It's just nicer than what I normally see. I was thinking it was another one of those ones from a mint set or something, but I'm probably being too picky. 2005, no spear. '74 with some like weird toning. The camera's not bringing it up very well, but like right in here, it's not quite a fingerprint, but it looks like somebody basically touched it and it toned up where they touched it. Silver Eagle, hello! It's good to see you. I hope all is well. I'm playing with nickels. I play with eagles as often as possible. I got one of the 3 that I got from you. I keep on my desk. The other 2 are put up. Oh, we might have another war nickel. I see a real dirty looking one. I see a bunch of dirty looking ones, but one looks like it might be. So let's get through this. But if anyone doesn't know and missed the video that I did on the really beautifully artificially toned Silver Eagles that I purchased. I bought them from Silver Eagle here. I can't remember if I made the transaction through eBay or no. I think I did it like a personal, and then I told him the numbers off of eBay of the ones that I wanted, if I remember right. But yeah, fantastic. And actually, I'm glad you popped in. Scatterbrained right now. I got a million things going on, but I remember we talked about possibly toning up other things. I think I got some coins that I want to send you and see what you can do with them. We can figure out what that's going to cost and what that looks like. But I will be dropping you an email as soon as I get a couple other things knocked out. Okay, we're not there to the war nickel looking thing yet. We're close though. We did have a couple dirty ones. They turned out to be nothing. We got a modern buffalo, no sphere. What is that? Sorry, I know I keep clapping into the mic. Look at this. Look at this. Philly 45. I mean, I know the war nickels, like, they're just kind of ugly. But I like the way this one's striped up. Like the tiger stripes on it. They're actually kind of nice. 2 war nickels. Let's go. Alright. This is going to be a good box. Occasionally, the gods shine on us. And if you remember, what did we find the other day? We found 3 war nickels in the customer wrapped rolls. Oh yeah, I'm happy. I am very happy. I'm trying to enjoy it. Work's been trying to kill me as of late. Good news is I get to go down to Florida for a few days. It's still for work, but I'll have some time there that I can enjoy. Okay, it's a 59p. I know we don't need that one. 19. What are you? 86? Yeah. 86p. So that'll be nice when I go down there. Try to relax for some of that time in somewhere much nicer than Ohio. Never been to Florida in August though. I can't imagine it's gonna be too great. Like it's gonna be hot. But I'll trade that for crappy weather any day. All right. 80. Okay. So we still have 2. That's 2 silver nickels in the first 8 rolls. So if we extrapolate that, that means we should have at least like, you can never figure, but we would hope for at least like 3 or 4 more for the box going at the current rate. Of course, it may not go that way, but at least we're still finding stuff. Okay, I don't see anything real dirty. How many war nickels is that now that you have found? Looking great. Yeah, so 5. Between the customer wrapped rolls and what we have so far here, that's 5 this week. And that is a really good week. That's why sometimes, man, like, I know everybody's up on the halves. And they're nicer to hunt. They're kind of easier. They're bigger coins. When you find silver, theoretically, you find more bigger silver. I kind of think this is better. not better, but you know, more fun, more entertaining. There's other stuff to find depending on what you're looking for. You know, it's just, I don't know, halves, they do kind of get boring, especially. Now, I know a guy on one of the coin roll hunting, like, groups or something on Facebook, posted the other day 7 boxes, and he showed he had 7 boxes behind, and he had only found, in like 7 boxes, he found like 140%. And like, that's my experience usually. I mean, occasionally I find a couple things, but halves I don't have a lot of good luck with. Quarters, dimes, and nickels, though, I seem to find stuff. So kind of stick with where you find, right? Plus, nickels, I think, are some of the most overlooked, right? It's easier for them to be like, nobody knows. I mean, until I really even got into stacking specifically, and coins, but stacking specifically, I had no idea there was silver war nickels. You know, it's just not something anybody talks about outside of the coin community, really. So if you don't know, you don't know. And if some coin collector has a pile full of nickels, you're just going to go turn them all in. You know, they're not really worth anything, you think. Okay, there's a, I don't know, we'll have to look at this one. It's a 70S. Why does is my light like horrible? I want to know. That's all the way up. And it's still casting shadows like crazy. Okay, well anyway. It's really beat up. I don't think we're going to keep it. If it was a little nicer, maybe. I do keep the S's, but that one's just kind of run-of-the-mill. Okay, last row, first roll. So this would be theoretically number 10. Sometimes the nickel boxes, like, they'll fall and they'll be like 11 in a row, but I think we're good. I think there were 10 in the top row on this box. So let's see what we got. One guy went through 4. Yeah, oh, dude, I've been through. That's one of the reasons why I started. Oh, come on. Jesus. Loosen the rolling machine, guys. Either that or there's some kind of something that don't fit in here. Jeez. That's one of the reasons why I started a while back getting big flips, paying for big flips, $50 box hunts, because I was like, he's finding more silver than me. So like, why am I going to keep going through box and box and box here, getting nothing and spending all that time when I could just do him? And then I've ordered boxes from one of my banks a couple times and nothing. Like, it's just nothing. I've never, no Benjis, no Walkers, no 90%ers. Like, there's stuff I've found, but never anything substantial. It's always like a one-off, maybe, or a couple 40s or something. It's never been feasibly worth it, it seems. So, it's been a minute. Let me get this thing rolling. Streamlabs throwing out my government name yet? It usually does. Okay. So, let's take a quick break. Oh, I never ended the last one. Oh, and Gear, I know he's not here. I am going to send his through to Big Flip because he hasn't shipped yet. So, I have time. I'm going to send that through to him. Modern Bison, no spear. Start the giveaway. Decent looking 77, 83. halves, yeah, but me and halves, we have, it's bad. And I go through them so quick. You know, it almost takes the fun, unless you're getting like 4 or 5 boxes, and then that makes going to the bank a pain in the ass. Unless you're doing that, it's almost not worth doing it. You know? And I think I just enjoy this better. I just think I do. I mean, I find more stuff. It's more exciting. If you get skunked out on a nickel box, you don't feel so bad. You get skunked out on some halves, you feel bad. Quarters, you can almost always find something. A die chip, something in a quarter box that you probably want to keep. You know? Dimes suck almost always, but we deal with them when we have to. Really nice 88, not that nice, but nicer than most. What the f is that? It's just toned up really weird. 63. There we go. People are getting in. Junkie, Craig. Who else? Oh, you're in pretty good shape. 87. Was 87 the year? I gotta get back on my stuff. Maybe I'll write myself notes. I think 87 was the year there was like no mint sets or some shit. Something like that. No, there were mint sets. What is it that I'm thinking? Something like that. They didn't make mint sets or proof sets. What are you doing, darling? Kyra. Oh, you took my phone. She likes to draw on my phone. It's got like a little drawing app. I lose my phone a lot because she's drawing. Okay. Well, we'll pull out the next row here and see what the future holds. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. Okay, it's only 3 of you in there. Some people don't like silver. Boom. Lyle. All right, Lyle. We're going to give you a couple grams, like we usually do. See what we got for designs. So, oh, you're going to like this one. It's like, what is that? It's not the capped bust, but it's the bust. And we're going to go with this one, because I think they're pretty cool. The Morgan. So those grams are going to go to you. I'm fairly certain I already have your address, but if you want, just in case, drop it to me. If anyone sees Albie, I've emailed him, but I didn't have his address either. On accident or something somehow. So I've emailed him, but he still hasn't responded. That was days ago. All right, Lyle, I got you down. Those are some cool grams, and that's what I kept saying when we were giving away all the bars was wait till we get to the rounds, because the designs on the rounds are so much cooler than almost everything on those bars, with the exception of like the Army logo or the Air Force logo. Okay. Complete that giveaway and get back to nickels. Yeah, so I'm going to be in Tampa. There's a lot of coin shops down there, but they all have like retired hours. Like they're not open. I mean, I don't expect them to be open late, but a lot of them close at like 4 in the afternoon. None of them are open on like Saturday or Sunday, it seems. Like maybe one out of all the ones I looked at had hours on Saturday. No, more than that. But if they are open on Saturdays, they close at like 1 o'clock. Like, so it's real weird. We have two dirty looking nickels that I see right now. And here's a really nice 81p. It doesn't have all its steps and it's a little circulated. We're going to skip it. But yeah. I'm going to try to get into some fun while I'm down there though. Another really nice 1980p. Not nice enough. 2088. Man. Okay. 87 with some good toning on it, but circulated to all get out. Let's get these off the table. What did I miss? Who's streaming right now? I don't know if anybody is. I can look. Go back to the YouTubes. Who's streaming? Ravenhawk's doing an auction. Mad Stacker's live. Okay, yeah. So I get it. I'm fighting for attention. It's fine. It's just me and some nickels. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm seeing, and then we're going to go over it together. So, dirty nickel number 1, I'm not flipping it over because this is a 50-50. It could just be dirty. It's a 42. Some were silver, some weren't. Okay. We're going to flip it and see. Based on how it looks, I want to say it's silver because it's got that war nickel look. Oh, it's not. Crazy. That's crazy. It's all like dark and almost like greening. I guess it kind of makes sense looking at the reverse, but looking at the obverse, it's pretty clear. It was a toss-up. Okay, so not a war nickel, but a 42. I mean, that looks weird. We'll set it aside. I mean, it's worn, but... Okay, here's our other dirty one, and it's just dirty. It ended up being a 98 Philly, but that's the back that I was looking at. You know, going through the rolls. So... couple of fake outs. I'm dropping nickels now. Alright. I was excited for that one. Oh, Constitutional. Welcome in. I hope your vacation was good. Know that we all missed you. I know you were doing some stuff and you were on some lives. I don't think I even caught all of them. But know when you're gone that we miss you. We hope that you're resting and relaxing and recovering. But YouTube ain't the same without you. Jesus. Alright. I see a modern Buffalo with some really good looking toning. We can cross our fingers on that one. If anybody doesn't remember, a while back, got a couple of rolls of what we're assuming are uncirculated of the 2005 Bison, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so 2022. Here's our Bison. It's got beautiful toning. It's pretty crisp. Okay, so we'll start on the front. Okay, his chin's got something, some kind of nick. Fields have a couple little scratches and dings. The back is gorgeous. The toning is, it's like that, almost like gunmetal gray. I don't think, all in all, I'm going to keep it because of that big gouge on his chin. I think really does it in, but the back is... It was probably in somebody's collection. So, fingers crossed for more silver. But yeah, a while back I found... I think it was like 2 or 3... something like that. Rolls of uncirculated 2005 Buffalo nickels. What it probably was somebody looking for the spear and didn't find it and angrily got rid of the rest of the coins. And I got them. So I have them sitting over yonder on my coin shelf. There's a really nice looking... What are you? 1993 Denver. Not nice enough though. Dirty 77. We got another dark one coming up. It's probably nothing. It's nothing. It's a 93 Philly, but the back looks like that. Them dirty nickels, they'll get you every time. Too short, yeah. Vacations usually are, unfortunately. You need a vacation from your vacation anymore. That's why I don't really mind not going a whole bunch of places, because I know those people. Okay, those people that go on vacation and the vacation is more hectic than their everyday life somehow. Not for me. I don't ever like to... No. I want to relax. Those people that go like a mile a minute and they're always doing something and... I'm lazy. I like to stay busy, but not crazy busy. Okay, wait. 64, 22, 81. Man, it has been a little slim there for the majority of these rolls. I was kind of hopeful. And I was hopeful that we'd find even more of those things that look like they came from mint sets are still cool. And in this case, it was a 56 and a 61. It's not much, but I'll take those even. Okay, we got an old one. Denver mint mark. 59. It's worn a little too much to be anything good, but it is nice looking for its age. 74. Got another dirty one coming up. Nope. 75. Dun dun dun. Okay. Sweet. It's still got plenty of time to pick up. We're not even halfway through the box yet. 2 war nickels, 2 nickels from mint sets, a 2009 Denver, and that fake out 42, which still doesn't look bad for a 42. I mean, that's 38 years to 2000. God, that thing's coming up on 100 years old. It's like 90 right now. Okay, there's a really nice modern bison. on the back of this one. We could even find a buffalo if this is a collection dump. I mean, we're finding war nickels. That's not too much of a stretch. Okay, our modern bison. No spear. Man, it's so close to looking half decent. It's too much chatter in the fields and stuff, though. That's what always seems to happen with those. They're not commemoratives, but they kind of are commemoratives of the nickels. At least I think so. Is the backs look good because they've been out, and somehow the obverses always have like dents and dings. I don't know how that's possible. It's like how you drop your peanut butter and jelly sandwich while you're making it, and it always lands peanut butter side or jelly side down on the floor. It's that kind of theory, I guess. $70 Denver. What's going on in the chat? Best to be busy doing what you like. Yeah, try to be. I need to get working on that damn kitchen. I am, like, I've done stuff. It's just not where I want it to be. Partly because it kind of needs a redesign, but it kind of doesn't really have the ability to move a whole lot. It's a weird one, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around how I'm going to handle it. So you got your wet wall. That's pretty set in stone. I mean, it's slab, so to move water anywhere else is going to be a pain, and probably expensive. So that's pretty much got to stay. The back doors there. This is now open because someone took a wall out that they shouldn't have. It's very weird. It's hard to kind of lay out without wasting space, you know? I'll come up with something. I just haven't got there yet. Okay, this is weird. It's got a westward journey, ocean view on the end of this roll. Come on. There we go. So, I got today from John Howell, I picked up like 3 mint sets, 2 Benjis and a JFK 64. I think one of the Benjis I think is like 50s, one I think is 60, if I remember correctly. Nice sets. Picked them up for a pretty good price. Super happy with it. I will say, and this is not a dig on John or anything, I know what I paid for him. I'm happy. But one of the pennies has like, it's gorgeous. It's just got like one black spot, like toning or whatever that is that's starting to form. That is annoying on coins. You can't help it. It's almost the equivalent of milk spots. But, what in the world? It just sucks when it happens, especially to something that looks good. Look at this. I don't know. It looks darker in person. It looks almost like brown. But that's weird. Very strange pattern on that coin. Oh, okay. What is that? So that's like that's a super sharp 78. It's real crisp. What's the back look like? It's got steps. I'm not saying they're all there. Let's look at the... Yeah, it's worn. Man. Still pretty decent. We're at least going to set it aside, see if maybe that's a book upgrade. I haven't played with anything that new in a while as far as the books. I'll have to go drag it out, but that's got a good chance to be a book upgrade. Frissinger, how are you? Good, I hope. I wasn't digging on your blue Germania the other day. What was that? Yesterday. I wasn't digging on it. I really wasn't. It is still a gorgeous coin. And I found out as I was looking up the other day more and more about those colorized limited edition Germanias that they do. They got those in like all kinds of colors. They got them in green, like orange, different coins, different designs. Apparently it's something they kind of do. At least for the last couple years it looks like, but I didn't realize they had so many different colors. Still a super beautiful coin. Very beautiful coin. We are going through nickels, and at this point we're having a good time finding some decent stuff. 2 silvers, 2 mint set suspected nickels, and not much else. A couple of fakers. What in the world? That's the one from under the seat of your car. Okay, we can tell by looking at the relief on the back that it's a modern nickel, so we're just going to send that back from whence it came and move on. Dun, 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 dun. Lots of colors. The cameo ones are the camo ones are the limited edition ones of 100 made. Oh, okay, so they make more of just the generic colorized ones. That makes sense. Because I was looking and I couldn't find another camo, and all I was seeing was all those other ones that are colored. So that does make sense. That camo. Oh, that camo was gorgeous. So I saw last time I checked spot price today, which I advise you not to do on a regular basis. We're at like 25.20, so it's a slow creep up, if anything. Just kind of inching up. I think the market's still kind of confused about, where to go next. How serious some of that stuff that the BRICS are talking about is. But the timeline's getting closer, so we'll see. I don't know, though. I think it's definitely going to send people clamoring for crypto, precious metals, almost anything besides the dollar, which could stand to hasten whatever effects it has. It just really depends on how well it's received and who starts using it. Even if just the BRICS nations use it, it's kind of a big deal, because then that means anything that they trade in and amongst themselves, they're going to trade with that currency rather than using dollars. Doesn't sound like that big a deal, but it's not a small thing either. But then, if anybody else starts doing it that's not really aligned, or they continue to add to their membership, it's going to become an issue. And I don't think everybody, like general population, everyone just kind of thinks. We've been on a long-standing run of it's okay because we're pretty much the biggest. And not the most important, but you get what I'm saying. Financially, as far as the globe is concerned, we're pretty hot shit. So, like, we can weather a lot because of that, and we've been very fortunate in a lot of cases. If we don't have that power anymore of being the biggest on the block, things might not start looking that great around here. And that could be 5 years, 10 years, a year. Who knows? Another modern buffalo. Bison, whatever. No spear. Not bad, but not great either. Always some chips. Uh-oh, Siren's here. Quick, hide the silver. Hide all of it. We should show her what she missed out on earlier. That bust style Graham, really cool. Morgan, most of you have seen before it. That's still cool. But that bust style, I forgot that was even in there. $61, Denver. Okay. I'm not losing all hope, but I'm saying the box is cooled down substantially. Not finding near as much as I was in that first row. Okay, there's a really nice 97. It's got all of its steps. It's a Denver. It's got some chatter, some marks. I don't know. I probably have a nicer one in the book, but we'll check. That would be Lyle. Lyle won your silver. Why is my work phone going off? It's not a phone call. Let me check this. See what's going on. I don't want to, but I will. Okay, it's like YouTube notifications or something. It's not. Oh, wait. Oh, God. What's this? Oh, no. We got a meeting, emergency meeting at 9 a.m. Yay! And that, friends, is why we're going to be really happy when we change positions. Because I'll still have some of that, but it won't be nearly as much. Yeah, Lyle did get it. That was the only one on this stream so far. I was kind of waiting until we found some more silver. We haven't yet. We got faked out by a 42 that's real dirty. So we're trying. Westward Journey. Something over here's got some toning on it. What's that? Ooh, man, why does it have to have so much circulation on it? You kind of see it there. The camera's actually doing it justice. See all that dark toning around the lettering and like the accents? It's a 70S. It's just kind of beat up. If it wasn't so beat up, it'd be a winner for sure. But I'm going to pass that on to somebody else that maybe wants it. Or it'll get destroyed before it ends up in the hands of another collector. Okay, we got another really nice looking high relief, which usually means it could be 80s or it could be 60s. Oh, the back is super pretty. Look, guys and gals. That is gorgeous. Okay, we're going to flip it. 50, another 56. Wait. Yeah, the other one was a 56 Philly too. Hey, come here. Okay, this one, yeah, it's about the same. It has almost all its steps. Like, they're there. I'm not saying they're full steps because there's dings and stuff, but... Okay, the box is heating back up. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I think I already checked those. All right. What happened? Henry! What's up, sir? Yep, Henry. I got something coming from him. I got something coming from Keys. Big Flip. I don't think that one's going out to like the end of the month like he does now. It's a 1960D. That might be it. Oh, we got another. Uh-oh. I'll show you as it develops. I'll give it to you just like I see it. We got another one. I haven't flipped it over. It's another 42. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think it's silver. It's close, but it just looks too bright. Yeah, it's not. Okay. But again, it's a good sign. It's a little too beat up. I'm not going to save it. Like, it's just the obverse. It's just really heavily worn. And I can't think of any reason to specifically hold on to it. Plus, we got the other one here that's in arguably better shape. Siren is everyone's favorite person. I think it's all the emojis. It doesn't matter where you're at, you know she's here when she's in a chat room because, wow, wall of emojis. Okay, we have some more old looking stuff in here. I think I see another 42. Come on, pray for silver. You don't have to pray for it, but it'll be nice if we find it. Decent looking 89, but not nice enough. 92, 94, Ocean View, 74 Denver. Boom. Okay, here we go. 42 is like next in line. It's not a war nickel. It's, again, I think it's too bright. And this one actually has a lot of good detail left on it. So, yeah. Nope. It's unfortunate. But still very encouraging that we keep finding them. Which means, theoretically, there's got to be at least one more war nickel in this box. 3 to go with the 3 that we found the other day would be a pretty good score. All right. Okay, here's another really nice looking. It's circulated. It's not like the other ones, quite like the other ones, but it's a 66 with a lot of nice detail, decent fields on the obverse, Reverse, not so nice. Chatter, steps are gone. I'm not gonna keep it. Got another couple weird looking ones coming up. They're probably 42s. Maybe. Nope, 78. And 70D. Okay. Alright. Last row of the second row. Oh, Craig, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. If you're still here to hear that. Okay. Nothing's jumping out on me on this one. We got one with some really weird looking toning. We'll get there. Nice 87. So, anyone bought anything good lately? Ooh, that reminds me. I got a package coming. Let me check on that real quick. They said it was coming. You never can tell, though. Dun, 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 dun. Not here yet. Okay, yeah, not here yet. Still says it's coming. 70D. Not nice enough. Westward. Oh, look at that. I don't know what this thing soaked in, but it did a number on the coin for sure. Bison. No spear. 47. No mint mark. No. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. 2 rows. We've been faked out by like 3 or 4 42s. On our way to silver, we found another really nice example. What was it again? It was a 60. Or no, 56. So we did find that. Not much else though so far. Okay. You know what we can do? We're about halfway through. We're give or take. We'll do another giveaway. Dun, 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 dun. We are almost there. We'll pick 2 really good grams for this one. What do we got? We got seated. Light's not doing it justice. And oh yeah, that's a weird one. And the Abraham Lincoln face. Seated and Abe. Grams. Get on in there and enter up. All right. Going back to the nickels. Dun, dun, dun. There's got to be another silver in here, at least one. That because it was great. That's the second roll I found the silver in. So if there's not, we really caught the tail end of whatever the sorting machine was putting out, which makes you wonder what was in the other box if we didn't catch it, right? All right. Siren's the only one in. There's 4 of you in here. You want to give it to her, do you? Just let her win? Where's the fun in that? Okay, close giveaway. Yeah. Pretty well, it looks like it might be going that way. Very well could be. I haven't sent you anything in a little bit. A little bit. Is that 1990? Yeah, 90p. Get out of here. Dun dun dun. Well, it looks like it. It's a half decent 64, but it's heavily worn. Which is funny because it's heavily worn, but the fields are in pretty good shape. I love how that happens. Alright. Oh! Siren? Lyle got in there just at the last moment. So it's a 50-50. He could be adding to his, or I could be postmarking something to you. Let's see. Oh, it's Lyle. Look at that. Okay, well, at least it saves me on mailing. So, Lyle is up to 4 grams. It can add up. I think the most I sent Siren one time was like 8 or 9 grams. And something else probably that she had won. I think. Something like that. It was getting up there. Alright, congratulations, Lyle. Close that one out. Get back to the nickels. Hey, Siren, you had it for the longest time. He must have just got right in before the giveaway closed. It is what it is. This is his lucky stream, though, 2 in a row. But that's not hard over here where nobody hangs out as often. I get it. Coin roll hunts aren't for everyone, and I don't do it for the viewership. I would still be doing it if nobody was watching. 2005 Westward Ocean View. 95. Alright. 70D. You missed it? Junkie came in at the last moment, the way last moment. Lyle already beat Siren out. Very thin margin. Very thin margin. She had it in the bag, and Lyle joined in. It must have been within like 20 seconds of the closing of the giveaway, and then he ended up taking it home this time. All's fair in love and giveaways. It's a decent looking 81. All right. We're gonna make it. Dolphin Wolf Scroll Bones. Oh, okay. You're hit. Oh, and I looked at it, right? I can't make stuff for the dust silver dust giveaway. I can't make stuff. The only thing I can, it seems like I can do at the moment, is I could do it a weird way, but it would incur a lot of work for me. But the only thing I think I can do right now as far as Streamlabs goes is create like merchandise, like actual merch, like a t-shirt or a hat or a mug or something, and then those you can exchange your points for. Again, we don't know what that would look like, but I think it's safe to say nobody wants a hat or a mug or a t-shirt. So the only other way I would think to do it is, you know how you check your balances, right? So the only other way I could think to do it is when you get up to a certain level, you would have to email me, hey, I have X amount of loyalty points, throw me my gold back, or whatever we're doing, and do it that way. But the only problem is, if I were to get actually popular, that could become time consuming. All right, we have overhead cam. I ain't playing no games. We have a really nice looking V-nickel, like more detail than I've seen on one in a while. I thought I saw a funny looking rim, but I just didn't think anything of it. Okay. Oh God. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm not flipping it over yet. We're just looking at the back. That is gorgeous. Look at that. No, I've never found, I don't think I've found one this nice before with this much detail. That's in great shape. Okay. I don't know where the mint marks are on these, but I don't see anything on the reverse. Okay, we're gonna flip it. 1911. And look, you can still see some of the writing on the headdress. You can still see some of the This isn't bad. Oh, it's not bad at all. Oh, look at that. Yes. That's what I think the second one I've ever found, and the last one I found was pretty darn slick. That's probably like a fine 12, if not maybe higher. Thank you, Coin Junkie. We're only halfway through the box. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute. And I have my other stack. I've been stacking Buffaloes and V-nickels here. What is this? I don't even know what those coins are. I've been stacking my Buffalo and V-nickels here. Some of them, anyway. And yeah, none of them are that nice. Like, I don't know which, I don't know which one of these I found that last time, but it was rough. We could look back on it. It might even be this one. Like, just slick, very slick. And this is just much better. Much better. Sweet! Okay, let's keep going. There's got to be more stuff in here. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, trying to give stuff away. But it would have to be. We'd have to look, and we got some really nice something coming up. We'd have to look at it and see, like, because we couldn't use like Siren or Constitutional's numbers or Roadhog's numbers because they're just too high. They're gonna get something at some point, it seems, but like it's got to be kind of average based on everybody in the system. Okay, here's our, we think, maybe nice nickel. 82D. Oh, it's not nice at all. It's got like a big mark on the chin. The back looked really good. The fields were, well, I didn't see those two dents, but yep, no, I was wrong. But it'd have to be attainable for almost anybody to some degree, so it couldn't be ridiculous. So I don't know how that would look. But then again, too, like, what do I go bankrupt if it gets exploited and I become super popular or something? Then all of a sudden I got to send out 100 gold backs a month or something. So we'll see what we can do with it. But I do like the membership idea. I think that's going to be pretty good. I'm going to figure that out once I get closer. And that way I have something to offer there. Silver V nickels. Really nice. Almost mint state circulated nickels. This is a very interesting box. And again, in normal fashion, this has been sitting here for probably a week and a half. Just chilling. I have to get over that, though, because when I really started getting into coin roll hunting, and you can see it because, like, people will get halves and stuff from the bank, and they'll do a short where they're opening rolls in their car. Or, like they didn't get a box, per se, but like they got some rolls from the bank or whatever, especially like customer wrap. And you'll see them, they're so excited, they're opening stuff in the car and doing videos on it. So I understand that, but like I had to get over that. I got to open it now kind of mentality. Because it makes the coin roll hunting a bit of a mess, because then you want to open up everything you get, see what's inside, and then you end up with a bunch of coins to deal with. Now that looks old. It's Denver, 41 Denver. Not too hateful. I don't think we need it, but we'll put it up here. And we'll check the mintage on it, because it could be anything. Why did I set this 97 up here? Oh, because I thought it looked nice. That's why. Okay. Makes sense now. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I had to get over that whole you gotta open it now kind of thing. And so, well, it happened too, I think, with one of the quarter boxes, maybe? It was something like that. It was like, I think like a quarter box. And we just had it sitting here, and we found a bunch of, I think that was the one with like the S proofs. I forget what else was in that box, but it was a half decent box. Maybe there was a W in there, and it's just sitting there for like 2 weeks or something, waiting for me to get to it. 63. All right. Okay. It's not over yet. We're literally, this is halfway. I'm going to pull this down now that I'm done bragging about my V-nickel. My awesome, probably somewhere between an 8 and a 12 at least. 1911. It's not as old as some of them are, but that's still really good. That's better than a Buffalo. I'll take some more if you got them. All right. Dun dun dun. Oh, Ruler's here now. I'm currently on the phone upgrading our Edge device at work, rebooting all of our network gear. So I have the stream muted. I will be in and out for a while yet. We still love you, Ruler. Thank you for stopping by. Here, he can look at that. Let's put it up on the big screen real quick. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Yay. That's a good looking coin. I mean, the V-nickels are, it's rough. It's a love-hate relationship. It's much like the barbers, because they're a lot of them are slick. It's hard to find ones that aren't. So it's kind of a love-hate for that reason. Is that a proof? I don't know. We're gonna see. It looks weird. It's a love-hate relationship because no, it's not. It just was hitting the light the right way. It's a really nice circulated 76, but it looks like not so long ago it was decent. But they're just all so worn that you won't, I mean, yeah, you still get the coin, but you're not getting like the original beauty of the coin because it's so worn, you know? Not that I'm hating on them, but you want to see the rest of the coin that's not there. What are you? Another 1974 that looks like it was abused recently. The fuck was that? Oh, that was my package getting thrown onto the porch. Let me go get that. Alright. Now, I don't know enough about this, but everybody else does. So, I bought this Shine Bright for the silver, and I have a rock tumbler coming. I don't know if I'm going to like this stuff. I know people use it. We'll see. I'm trying to get slightly different finish, but then I have my steel media to polish the pieces for the rock tumbler, and I didn't go for the mix. I went for these. If I can pull this apart without grenading everything everywhere. Okay, there we go. So, I'll show you a couple of them. Under the microscope. So they look like this. Come on. There we go. They look like that. They're like BBs, but like they have a straight part to them, like a Saturn ring, around the edge. And they're kind of small. So hopefully they'll get into like, you know, the fine areas and whatnot. if there are any unlevel surfaces. Hopefully they won't beat up like the actual natural beauty of the bar too much, and we'll see how they do. But for now, I didn't want to get just the balls. I didn't want to get a big mix because that was like a much bigger bag. I don't need a lot. I just need enough to tumble a few pieces at a time. So I just bought like a pound of these. So that's... yeah, I already have, Henry. I've sold 2 pieces. One to Dad Learning Coins in the Reedy's charity auction on Flip's channel. And the other one to Donna S. I sold her a 2-ounce ingot that I poured. So, yeah, I'm starting to pour. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm trying to do something different. I don't know how different. It's probably not going to be, groundbreaking or anything. It's kind of hard to do that, but I don't want to do just the same stuff that everybody else is doing. So, again, and I'm not even saying it's going to be for sale. My intent is not to sell things. Me putting the one up for the charity auction was just to add to the auction for the Reedy's. And then Donna asked very nicely for one when I was communicating back and forth with her, talking about how I thought I was going to get into pouring and I was going to da-da-da-da. She's like, oh, well, if you do, I would really like something. So that's where that came from. So I'm not looking to sell. I guess I could always take requests if people do see my stuff and like it, but it's not really my intent. The actual intent was to start just getting silver cheaper than I can normally buy it and pouring up my own stuff for my stack. So we'll see how it goes. Put this stuff up. And get back to the nickels. But yes, I am going to start pouring. Oh, well, there's Donna now. The weather here is bad, she says. Yeah, the coast will do that. I'd trade you still, probably. And I'm sorry to hear that the weather is bad. Hopefully you stay safe. At least up here, I don't know what season it is down there, but up here it's still, it's the tail end of tornado season. It's not nearly as likely as it is in like April or May, but it's still possible. So yeah, to answer your question, Henry, like I'm pouring. I'm still kind of getting all of my stuff together. My custom stamp is coming, because stamping is a pain. Let me tell you, it's, especially on a small piece, it's not fun. So I got a custom stamp coming with a logo. It's not my logo. I really don't have one. But yeah, it's got a logo on it, and that's going to help the stamping, because then I can just basically throw that on, and then the weight, and then, if there's a run number, or not product number, but you get what I'm saying, like a series, I guess, something like that, and put the numbers on it, and then just basically be done. I probably will get like a 3/9 stamp too, once I see how this one comes, and if it is decent and works well, then I'll probably get a 3/9 fine silver stamp as well. It's fun. It's hot. It's super hot. I mean, it's hot. So you couldn't do it in like an apartment or your house. It's not that it's like a giant fire hazard. I'm sure like that could be mitigated. But the problem is that furnace, because it's so well insulated, right, by design to keep it hot so that it can get hot enough to do what you need it to do, it stays hot for like 4 or 5 hours after you're done using it. So, I mean, and it's still relatively safe, sitting in its thing and, nobody's messing with it, but it's still way too hot to touch or move. So you're not, I guess what I'm saying is, you're not going to pour and then, like, move the furnace. Like, I guess some of them have, like, handles on the side, but even then, I'm telling you, it's so hot, it's crazy hot. Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, wherever it is, that's where you're pouring, that's where it's staying until a day later or whatever, when it's cool enough that you can actually move it. You look really weird. It's an 89, it's been all beat up, but it just has like almost like aluminum finish to it. It's fun. I like it. Pouring big stuff is more fun than pouring small stuff. I will say that. Small is tedious. It's the detail. It's kind of tricky. That's a little trickier. Still fun, but a 1939. Is it a D? Is it a D? No, it's not a D. Man. Hating on that D. Cannot find one to save my life. That in the 50s. Well, there's a couple I'm still looking for. I really need to look up the mintage on them. Because we've been through a lot of boxes now of nickels. And some of them just, there's no end in sight. Especially, like, I think the S's are just going to be tough. They're lower mintage. Something in my house just beeped. And I don't know what it was. Kyra? Okay. She's playing a game. It was just, not something I had heard before, and it was loud. Okay, I don't see anything jumping out at me. I'm also, like, with the finish on the silver, I'm playing with stuff. Again, like I said, I want to do something different, or at least, original. So I've been playing with like some of the different finishes. I hand polished one of the ones Donna got. She got more than one. So I hand polished that one for her, and that did okay. I also tried one where I call it a satin finish, but basically I high speed wire brush it to where these are kind of done that way, I guess. It's hard to show on camera, but because I don't have anything next to it to like compare to, but it's like a satin finish, like think pink, like glossy versus satin. It's kind of like that. It takes it from that real shiny to like almost like a dulled shine. I don't know. So I did that, but I still don't think I like that enough. It's still cool. It's better than nothing, but I still want to do something else with it. There's a really nice 2002. Does it have the full steps? Is it getting ready to storm? Kyra?
Yeah.
Where's Mira? Go get... No. Get her. Where is she? I'm hearing thunder and it's probably pouring, so please get the dog. Where is she?
She was outside.
She was? Is it raining?
A little bit.
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
Okay. Did we leave you outside? I'm so sorry. Poor dog. Okay, my bad. Her bad too, but my bad mainly for not being the one to notice. Hey, at least we caught it before, like, whatever happened, because it's getting all dark and gloomy now. Poured me a nice heavy copper bar and it sits on a shelf. A shelf in the shower? What? Okay, Henry. No judgment, but you gotta explain to me what the benefit of having a copper bar in the shower is. Just saying. Maybe I need to have one in the shower. I don't know. Oh yeah, we were looking at this nickel before I realized that we left our dog outside. Dun dun dun. Oh man, that's real close. I don't think they'd give it to me because of that nick in the bottom. Right? I don't know. I don't know exactly what goes into full steps designation. But it's pretty close. It's a nice one. Poor baby puppy. It wasn't that bad. I heard it when it was starting to get weird and the wind was kicking up. So she's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything on that. Not enough to keep it. Okay, nice 87. Come on, rolls. Seriously? There's gotta be something else in here. It's like a bad gambling addiction, coin roll hunting. You start finding stuff, and you want more and more. I have well water, and it seems to speed up the toning. Oh, okay. So you're toning it in the shower. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if you were gonna be like the rejuvenating powers of copper. I mean, I don't know. Could be. I have one of Keevan's copper bracelets, and I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with it because I can wear it. I can wear it. I am not complaining, but it like it fits, but it's kind of loose, and it's the bracelet sections are too long to really like close in over my girly wrists, so it fits. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it's a little looser. I can wear it. I've worn it a lot, but it's just a little looser than I like. But I will say it stays on better than the silver one. Silver one warms up with your body heat, and if you do the wrong thing too fast, like whip your arm or something, it will fly off. But that's just because I'm so, warm-blooded. I got a fever. What's it? 103? Yeah. So, I just got to be careful with the silver one. I usually, when I wear it, I try to wear it on my left because I don't do as much crazy stuff with my left. Alright. Lackluster rolls. What's going on here? Nothing. I wear socks with copper. Siren, do you really? Like woven into them? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm not hating on it. Now, like, they were like, what were those magnetic bracelets? Those I kind of question. Copper, there's probably something there. I don't know how easy it could be measured by science, but I'm sure there's some benefit to literally physically having copper against your skin for a period of time. I'm sure it doesn't hurt. Okay. '87. We got something old. What is it? 47D. Yeah, now it's pouring. Good thing I got my roof done yesterday. I should probably watch for leaks. With as hard as it's raining, it'll be apparent. Where'd it go? Ha. Okay, so what'd she say? Siren, are they comfy? And she says yes. Does it help with circulation? Yeah, the compression socks, I've tried them. Like, I don't know. I think they're like too tight. They bother me. It's just not. No. Not my thing. Okay, I didn't like them at first, but after I washed them like 10 times, they actually make my feet feel better. Interesting. We got a dark something. Probably nothing. Don't get your hopes up. Yeah, it's a 2000. Dark 2000D. Okay. '03. I think I got something in my eye. It's bothering me. Or I touched my eye with my dirty, dirty fingers. It's the other thing. I love coins. They're filthy. They really are. My fingers are already changing colors. Nickels, maybe not so bad. Pennies. Pennies are real bad. They're all... yeah, your hands and fingers start changing colors pretty quick. There's a really nice bison. It's got some kind of smudge on it. Why? Every single time. Like, I'm not making this up. The reverse can look like the day it was made. And the obverse looks like it's been through a Hellraiser movie. Like, what is going on here? So here's the reverse. There is a nick above the buffalo. But other than that, there's that smudge I was talking about. But other than that, this thing looks gorgeous. Just ridiculous. 99. $2005. Another one. Let's see. No spear. Looks pretty decent. There's one. Nick. But then look. Yeah. The obverse takes all the heavy hits. I just will never understand that. Okay. Come on, rolls. This is the last roll of row 3. Yes. So, more than halfway through the box now. I'm going to go out tomorrow, dump all my change in my bank's change machine, and then go around and see what I can snatch up for more coins for the weekend. Okay. I don't see anything that catches my eye yet. Simon, look at... Oh man, the meds are kicking in fast tonight. Henry, that's fine. If you gotta go, you gotta go. If I start actually being funny and entertaining, that's great too. Siren's trying to initiate a giveaway. I see her. She's pulling a real ruler. Ruler's going to be in and out. I don't know if he's still here. We are most of the way through, and Siren's upset, though, because Lyle got that one. He didn't steal it from her. This is fair and square. But, man, was that close. You had good odds, though, Siren. It was 50-50 by the end. $64. 91. All right. I see her. Streamlabs at Siren Silver Stash. See her. There's Ruler. There's the guy we love. Man, see, look at this. Here's another Westward Journey ender. Again, not much, but there's been a lot in these boxes of Westward Journey enders. Odd. We got a dirty one. I don't think it's a war nickel. We'll get there though. We'll find out. $62 D. Yeah, it's an 83 30 coin. 83D. Ah, the opiates. Those can be rough. I knew a guy that was fighting cancer, and like it was a balancing act for him between like taking enough to feel okay and like being able to like stay coherent and awake. They can be quite powerful. $2005 Bison No Spear. We haven't had a find in a minute. We're gonna pull these rolls. Pull them, and then we have one row left after all these. Okay, no ender. My child walks around silently, scaring me. Just look up and she's there. Darn kids. Alright. What do we see? What do we see? Oh, Thomas Tone. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, I'll give you the update. We have a good box. We think. So it started out really good. Silver on roll number 2. So far, we have 2 silver, 3 from that are slightly circulated nickels from mint sets. A couple others I've decided to keep to see if I can upgrade, and the best darn V nickel I think I've ever seen in a bankroll. Like, just great looking reverse. All the details there, you can see it all. Well, you know, some of that wreath details a little gone, but you can see a couple of the letters in the crown headpiece, whatever they're calling that. It's pretty good. It's 1911. Pretty happy with that one. So we found that, 2 silvers, some other stuff that looks like a collection dump, but it's been a little dry for a minute. But then again, too, it was a little dry for a while, and then all of a sudden the V-nickel popped out at us. So anything can happen, but we think this is a really nice box. 56D. Yes, it's especially nice to pick up for the cost of a nickel. That's for darn sure. I'm not big into the V-nickels, like, per se. I doubt anytime soon I'm gonna start that collection. But, it, you know, stuff like that is just even nice to have. That's probably the best looking one I have now. And I found it in a bankroll. Like, what are the odds? Yes, very nice V, Thomas. Man, these guys. Alright. See some older looking stuff. One dark. Could be probably nothing. Could be maybe a war nickel. Who knows? Why does my daughter have to do things that beep in weird ways? Just beep, 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 beep. What the heck is that? It sounds like a pager from the 90s. 1958 Denver. Not bad looking. I mean, for its age. Pretty decent, not heavily beat up. I don't think we need it. Actually, I know we don't need it, but it's there. $70D. There's our dirty one. It's not a war nickel, but it is in fact an 89. Wow, deceptive. Very deceptive. Chat words, what's that? One of these times, find somebody else to set up the chat words, and then I can play on somebody else's stream. Ooh, that'd be cool. We should have like one stream. Well, that's hard to do. Okay, yeah. We should have one stream. Oh, this will get expensive. Where we play chat words the whole stream, and every time we get one, we do like a gram giveaway. That'd be a lot of grams, because I think people would be into some serious playing. We'd also have to try to figure it out, because I think if too many people put commands in at once, I think some of you have said in the past, that kind of goofs it up. I don't know that to be 100% sure, but I think I remember that being mentioned, or maybe that was early on before we got it working right. It's a decent looking 87. Is the back worn, or... Yeah. Yeah, there's no steps. Okay. That would be an interesting stream, though. That'd cost a lot of grams. Especially if we stayed on for a couple hours. Siren now has 38,301 silver dust. That is ridiculous. I think you're in first place now, because I've been streaming a lot while Constitutional's at work, and I know he doesn't always catch it. And Roadhog's been... I've checked in with him. He's doing good. But he just, for whatever reason, hasn't made it over to the stream as much lately, which is 100% fine. Stopped in on him the other day just to check in, make sure he was good, and he is. But yeah, I think those are the top three. And maybe Thomas. Let me look. Loyalty. And then I go by points. Oh no! Oh no, Siren, what'd you do? Coin Junkie is at the top of the list with 69,290 points. Constitutional's 42,000 something. Siren is 38. Annette Esman is at 30,000. Thomas is in fifth place with 21,000. So yeah, like you're getting there. But you must have been gambling a lot, because I know you were in first for the longest time. Oh, but it also tells me the hours. So as far as hours watching me, Roadhog is still number one. 39 hours of watching my live streams. Constitutional at 37, at 37 something, Siren at 36 and a half, Johnny T at 29, Ruler at 20. So yeah, Annette, Coin Junkie. Okay, wow. I guess I never really got in here to look at the the information too much, but yeah, Siren, you're in third place. Coin Junkie must have been gambling and winning a lot to surpass everybody by that much. That's crazy. 69,000. I need to send him something just for that. It's across the border, though. It's hard. Maybe I'll just take a gold back. Okay, that's weird. There's like something. It's like a piece of string or something. Okay. Good news, I see a bunch of old stuff. Not a bunch, but you know what I mean. More old stuff than new stuff. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all, just so you can see what I'm seeing. Whatever that is, like a gasket? I mean, I'm in maintenance. It's not like an O-ring. It's almost more like a paper or wax gasket kind of thing. It's a 2013D. Doesn't seem to be any reason why it's on there. I'm gonna pry it off because I doubt the coin machine will take it with that on there. Ew, gross. I don't know what it is. Yuck. No, it's probably just like I said, some kind of paper gasket or something. Okay. Looks like we may have some shiny. I'm gonna get my light back over here a little more. It was really bright when I started the stream, and now it's really dark. So I see some old, I see some shiny, I don't see anything dark. So no War Nickel prospects. Westward Journey, 2014. Decent looking 89. What are you? You're old. 47. Yeah, not hateful looking 47. Not the best either. It's got some wear. But the backs, fields are all pretty decent. I've seen worse. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but always nice to see the quality of coins that's out there. Okay. 2023. I don't know, that might be the first one I've come across. 74. Chat to earn silver dust. White House dust. Yeah, you're not kidding. I heard about this. Trying to say that there were like no fingerprints on it or whatever. BS. That's a giant load of BS. They know exactly who brought that into the White House. You can't tell me they don't. Okay, we got a pretty one. Probably came out of a mint set. It's a 67 this time. I will show you. See all that luster. See how it's like super shiny, almost proofy. Almost, but it's not a proof. 67. But damn it. Like, I don't know how they let these get out and get worn just enough. And I lost it. Just enough to get the steps worn off of it. That's so upsetting. I mean, we're still going to keep it. But, you know. Pisses me off. We keep finding really good examples of stuff that's just barely circulated. That was probably not intended for circulation. Alright. It's been a while. We can do another one. Look! Junkie's just over here gambling to get to the top and stay on the top. Maybe that's the secret, Siren. Bet it all, one roll, let's go. 40,000 on the line. Okay, I see a lot of shiny. Probably a lot of pretty stuff. We'll do another 2 grams. Hopefully Lyle's clear of this one and somebody else gets it. Lyle, you can still enter. I'm not saying that. Always. Okay, so we got the Spartan. Right? And then we're going to go Washington. Told you some of these were really cool. And let me get it started here. Boom! Okay, there we go. Time's a ticking. There's 5 of you in here. I expect to see 6 people enter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that White House thing, man, but I don't buy that for a second. They don't know who brought that in. It had to be somebody with some access. You're gonna tell me some random schmuck is gonna... Number 1, you're on drugs and you're going to the White House. Number 2, you take the drugs with you to the White House. They must have metal detectors and all that. And x-ray machines and whatever else. Like, I don't even know how a regular person would get it in. Had to be somebody that works there. Just saying. Dun, 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 dun. Lots of shiny, nothing cool. Okay. This box is upsetting me. Oh, look, it's a giveaway, and here's Jimmy. It's like, do you guys get like text message notifications, you and Simon? Like, there's a giveaway going on. I gotta jump in. It's just amazing. Welcome in, Jimmy. It's good to see you. Everything you said, you just got your grams, which are great. I'm glad. Then the coin from Flips giveaway. I forget what that even was. But whatever that was, it was like wasn't it like some foreign or something? It was because I remember the silver weight wasn't like super pure or anything. I think it was like 1/3 of an ounce, something like that. But it's a cool coin. So that I would imagine with it being like a standalone like that, unless you got a wallet with him, he probably should just mail that out sometime when he gets time. Won't be too long. Okay, you look old. 54p. Really nice. Oh. It's got like a... Oh, wait. Giveaway. Right. Duh. Sorry. Spaced it. Pick the winner. Henry is the winner. I gotta find another bag. Congratulations, Henry. Running out of bags. Well, I have bags, just not all these small ones that I use for this. It's just easier this way to keep it, like, somewhat organized, if that makes sense. All right, Henry, those are set aside for you. Complete the giveaway. I text you, Jimmy Licari, to stay out of just seconds giveaways. Yeah, I bet you did. It's, no, wait, where was I? Oh, yeah, this one. It's not the best coin. It's got a lot of nice toning. It's beat up a little, but not as bad as it could be, but it actually had like half a step on the back. Like it, on that line of almost being acceptable. Starting to think we caught the end of it, everybody. What is that? Okay. There we go. We're firing back up on all cylinders. We have a 1938. I'm pretty sure I have the D. I think I need the P and the S. It's a P. Okay, let me look at the book. Because if that's the case, that's a super hard to find book fill. Well, nope, I do have the P. I need the D. Damn it. Is this one better than this one? Yes, it is. It actually has detail in the hair. So, we're going to swap it. I know, I shouldn't be doing this midstream, but... So that's the one we're going to swap to. This is the one, you see how much, like, there's no hair. It's all worn down. So, we are going to upgrade that 38 Philly. So, one of these days, I'll actually write this down. We need... I think our last page is completely full. No. So we need 38D, 38S, 39D, 50 and 50D, 51S, 52S, 54S. That's it. We're getting down to all of the low mintages. So, I mean, it makes sense. But it just makes it even that much more difficult. And I'll throw this up here with some of them others, because it's not in amazing shape, but it's still only like 14 million minted, I think. First year of the nickel. 64, 73, 56, 84. Okay. Come on, box. Well, at least we upgraded that. But yeah, we are really getting into the low mintages, like 5 million, 7 million, or less, are most of the ones that we're still looking for. Yeah, I don't know if there's a key date or not. Kyra, did you give me my phone back? You did? It's on the charger. That's over there. Let's Google it. What are the key and semi-key... Oh, it's not picking up the microphone because I'm on here with y'all. It's being used by another thing, so... Okay, so here we go. Cointrackers.com is going to tell me. So, it says 1964 with no mint mark is a key date. I don't believe that. I see 64s all the time. 50D, it says, is a semi-key date. 52S is a better date. I don't know that I buy this. 2009 P&D, low mintage. We know that. We got a D sitting right here. 82. That looks like a proof in the picture. It's a semi-key date. I don't know what they're going for here. I don't buy the 64. I don't buy the 64 at all. All the rest of this seems kind of right. 54D, 54S, 62, 63D, 70D. I don't think so. I find those all the time. 82P, but it says P, but I'm thinking what they mean by that is proof, because that's what's pictured. I don't know that they got all their marbles right on this one. Plus, some of the 38 stuff should be in here too. Yeah, I think they're wrong. Let's see if somebody else has a better list. Key dates and values, coincollecting.com. Okay, let's see. I know, we got time. Like, I don't have a life. This is what we do. Okay. Okay. Wow, they're saying the same thing. 64 and 64D. 38 no mint mark, which is what we just have. 39D, 39S, 42D, 50D. Um, $1942 D over D. I've been checking those. I've been throwing them right back. Why are you guys are bad friends? You're supposed to keep me in check when I'm throwing away coins. I'm kidding. I'm not doing my research enough before I coin roll hunt. That's a smash D, but I don't see any D over D action. Or if there was, it's long gone now, but I don't see it. Okay. That's the 142 that we did save. We tossed all the others. Ah! Oh! Oof. That hurts my well-being. Okay, well, we'll remember that. So, yeah, even a 42D, it says, in good to very good condition, is worth 20 to 30 cents. Now, again, I don't know if you're going to get that, but it's apparently something. 42P, 10 to 15 cents in good to very good. I don't know if I trust this. 43P doubled I is a $20 to $25 war nickel. 43P 3 over 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a video on all these war nickel errors that I didn't know existed. 1945P double die on the reverse. How do I not know about this? Like, I'm a bad I'm a bad coin roll hunter. Apparently there's a 1939P. Where'd we put that? Or did we toss it? No, I put it up here. Thank God. There's a 1939P doubling on Monticello. As if I could get this coin up where I need to actually see Monticello. Push the coin up. It's so close. Okay, we can kind of see it. I don't see any doubling. But apparently that exists. So, bring that up. Pull that out. So yeah, apparently I need to be looking at these things too when I'm searching these. Because I'm a bad coin hunter. Here I am tossing a bunch of stuff back that apparently, I mean, some of the errors, I guess, like, I really don't search for errors a whole lot unless they're, like, prominent. But, yeah, 43, we got one. P, no, ours is an S. We got a 45P. What was that other one? 45P double die on the reverse. What? I don't know what's doubled, but we'll look. Okay, there's the P. Pluribus. The E looks fine. Unum. America. States looks good. United. 5 cents looks good. And Monticello looks fine. Yeah, I don't know what they're smoking. But it ain't on ours. But Now I gotta search through my war nickels to find out if I got something special. There's a whole nother video right there. Didn't even realize I'm throwing valuable stuff back because I'm not looking. Okay, back to the nickels. What happened? Everybody's gambling. Yeah, see, Siren's looking like she's kind of curious now. Oh, so I'll show you. Like, well, no, I won't. I'm not even gonna pull it up. It's a website. It's coincollecting.com, and it has like a list, and it's not bad. The 42 D over D is apparently worth a decent amount of money, depending on the condition. If you can get it in a fine to very fine, they say it's a $60 to $80 nickel. That's crazy. Okay, enough with that. Enough with that. All right, back to the nickels. 41p. Decent looking 75. The rim's good on it. The back's all beat up though. I'm not going digging through this pile of change beside me to find the other 42. It's not going to happen. Or maybe there was two of them. There was a couple we tossed back, I remember. 1992. Right? I'm going to have to start checking my war nickels. And people say war nickels aren't worth much. That's actually pretty cool if you can... Okay, this has a lot of steps. What's going on with you? Ah, they're worn. The light hits it right. It looks like they're all there, but they're not. Yeah, apparently like war nickels, so you could buy like a bag of them or a bunch of them, right? And then get them and look through them, and maybe you have something, you know, there, but maybe not. And then you sell them back or try to offload them. You keep most of the value there and then continue on. But chances are, I'd like to think that, like, okay, for the war nickels, right? Place like Hero Bullion, SD, if you shop there, you know, JM, wherever. Some of these places sell war nickels by the roll, by the bag. I would like to think they themselves, maybe the people that sold them to them, but they themselves, I'd like to think, are not searching those coins for those errors. I could be wrong. But I'd like to think that. And that would be a decent way to get a bunch of war nickels to search through. But, again, you're probably not going to find it, right? And in the case of, like, the 42 D over D, that's not silver. So, that's just in your nickels somewhere. And I've gotten a lot of 42s. I can't believe I didn't know that. Okay, we got a dirty one for sure. I don't think it's a war nickel, but it's dirty. The ruler. Dun, 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 dun. 68S, is that what that is? Uppers, and she's in decent shape. Circulated, but we'll keep it. We keep a lot of those. Now, okay, hold on. Before I flip shit, because, okay, here's a 64D. I'm going to PCGS, and I want to see what the mintage on the 64 and the 64D, because I see them all the time. And they're saying it's like it's a semi-key date. I want to see the mintage. Dun dun dun. Nichols, Jefferson, beer. Oh, that's good. It's starting to get warm, but it's still good. Okay, 64. Where are you at? 64. Okay. Open link in new tab. Open link in new tab. Okay, so the 64 Philly has a mintage of 1,024,672,000. How is that a key date? Semi-key date. How is that anything? 1 billion? Are you serious? They're smoking something. Okay. And so then the 64D mintage, even more. Holy crap. 1,787,297,160. How is that even on the key date, semi-key date, anything? How is that on the list? That's a gigantic number of cents. That's a huge amount of cents. Okay, anyway. I digress. I don't buy it. There's no way. I want to see what they say for. Okay. 42 D over, it says horizontal D, whatever that is. Holy crap. In a 40 grade, it's a $200 nickel. In a 40 grade. If you happen to find one that had full steps in a 60, it's $1,500. And it just goes way up from there. Like 10,000, 13,000 for full steps. At like 65, 66. Holy crap, I need to check my nickels better. Okay, but I digress. I'm upset with this box because it is fizzled out a bit. We have one more roll of this row, and then we're on the last row, and it's been a good box. I'm not saying that. When you get a good box, I think the hope is that it's somewhat evenly spread. You know, you don't get everything all at once. The V-nickel was a huge surprise. Because it had cooled down a lot by then. And then we were just flipping through. And we found the V-nickel. That's amazing. Holy crap. I think we just found something. Buffalo, Modern Buffalo, no spear. Hey, look. When I start bitching, things happen. Okay, I'm going to have to pick this up a bit. I can't maneuver the coin the way I need to when it's too close. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. 1950. Look at that. This is one of the ones I thought I was going to have to buy. We were just talking about key dates and semi-key dates. Look at those. The marks, though. I mean, you can't hate on it. I don't know what the X's are about. There's one there. There's one there. I don't think they're, like, necessarily intentional. But we got a 50 Philly. Okay. I know we need that. Mintage 9,796,000. And we got one. Book filler. I wonder if I got any valuable ones in the book here. 42D. Oh, is this the one we just upgraded, right? I don't see anything. I already killed the website. Let's go back to PCGS. Because I'm thinking if they're calling it horizontal D over horizontal D, that's got to be pretty obvious, right? It's got to be. Dun, dun, dun. Let me get back down here. Let me bring it up. Okay. Let's... Oh, wow. That's not nearly as pronounced as I thought. Oh, that's... Okay. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys this. Let's go to display screen. Let me pull this whole thing over. So, this is it. That is the amazingly... Stop there. Oh, come on. I have to keep it moving. That's the amazingly expensive D over horizontal D mint mark. I mean, in my opinion, it's there, but I could see on a worn coin how you might not be able to distinguish that. That's not much. You almost have to have a nice coin to be able to see that. And here's what I was saying about the prices. In a 10, it's $60. And apparently, look, there's a lot of population here. They made a lot of these things. Yeah, so a 6 is the only one at a $50 range that there's only one graded in a 60. I'm guessing because as you go down the line here, it's harder to verify that it actually is the D over D when you're that worn. But, like, look at this. In a 40, it's $200. Now, that's the PCGS price. So you can see here, recently they've gone for, somewhat less than that. Well, in some cases, a lot less than that. But that's, who knows. But yeah, they get real expensive when you get up to the mint state. And apparently the population goes way down. 62, one sold in 08 for $18.40. 4,400 at a 63. Okay, we'll stop daydreaming. But now we know what it looks like. Let me go back to StreamYard. Oh, wait. No, I need to move this and then take you guys back to CoinHunt. Okay. So you would see something like kind of next to it. Sort of, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I mean, that one looks a little off kilter, but that's how the other one looked. And it should be like kind of right next to it. Okay, we're going to put the book up. We got the 50. That's amazing. Gives us hope for some of the rest of these. 84 that somebody spilled coffee on. That was 62? No, 82. 69 D. Doesn't look half bad, but it's dirty. Okay. One roll left in this row. Let's get to it. I know. I'm not the best. Gamble 2009. Oh, dang, that paid off. You won double it back. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Ocean View. So, did everybody get their Morgans and their peace dollars from the Mint? I did not. I've never actually bought anything from the Mint. And I know it's, it's, I get like now there's the subscription, but it seems to me, and I'm probably wrong on some, we got something that's worn really bad. Oh, it's like a Louisiana. That's, here, I'll show you. Up a little more. It's like, I saw the edge and I was like, oh, this might be something. No, it's just a really worn 2004 somehow. Like everything on the Mint website seems really expensive. And it seems like a lot of the time, I'm probably wrong on some counts, so I'm sure there's exceptions, but it seems like a lot of the times you can get a lot of that stuff on the secondary market a year or two, a couple years later for less than people bought it from the Mint for in some stuff. Now, some of the really, really nice stuff, yeah, probably not. But I've never really felt the need to like go run out and buy what they're selling. Even the nice stuff that they do sell is like, seems way overpriced. $70S. It's all beat up. I'm not going to keep it. All right. One row left. No enders. No enders. I mean, some look old. That's encouraging, but no, like, war nickels or anything. V nickels. Okay. Yep, I think we're safe. Okay, we're gonna toss this box and get to business. What happened? Have you ever found a 2000? Oh, yeah. No, I have not yet. And I just recently found out about that. I have not. But I'm gonna start looking for them. I haven't even gotten any, I don't think, any like solid 2023 rolls. I've seen them in rolls, but not like any, here's a whole roll of 2023 brand new pennies. So I will look for them, but I don't know what they're valued at. It's always hard to tell that. When something new like that comes out, usually at first they're really expensive because they don't know how common they're really going to be. And then as people find more and more, like sometimes the price wanes a bit. But then they usually pick back up later when people want to have examples of them. I've seen it on like social media posts, and it's you could miss it, but like if you look at it, you can see it with the naked eye. It's better with a microscope or a magnifying glass or a loupe, but you can totally see it. And I don't even know how that happens. That's another 70S. It's all beat up. That's kind of, again, where I mean, it's cool. The Mint's putting out stuff that makes it interesting, but that kind of seems screwy because those can't be stamped on by hand at this day and age. And how does only an extra V get put all the way on the end of a 3-letter segment? It's fishy. It's fishy. But I'll find one eventually. Hopefully. But thank you for bringing it to my attention, Donna, and making sure I knew about it. Probably just a week or two ago at most, I heard about that. And thought it was interesting. Man, they roll these so tight. It's ridiculous. Okay, no war nickel looking anything that I see at the moment. That's upsetting. I think we fizzled out. Unfortunately, I think we caught the tail end of whatever was added to this box or mixed in at the rolling machine. Still a great box. When you see stuff that early, you got a lot of hope for that box. Second roll, come on. I think Diggin' Dave, he had one recently. I think it was him or somebody else. Could have been somebody else. Somebody, and it could have been an old video. Was going, and they were like, first roll, finding stuff. I think they were doing quarters, and maybe it was like a W or something. But yeah, just like first roll, boom, found something. Always exciting. 80, 71. Okay. Nope. We're almost there. We'll make it somehow. 2 silvers. That V nickel's probably worth more than the silver nickels. The nice ones we have, they're just nice. Put those up with all our rest of our nickels, and eventually my kids can sell them when I'm dead. Hopefully for more than face value. We got a dirty one. Ugh. Okay, I don't even know what that is. There is a date. I see the 1 and then like maybe a 9. But it's it's all kinds of ugly. Probably spent time underground. We'll pass up on it. Another 70S with the Ring of Death. Ain't that? Yeah. I want to set up a free coin machine that everybody can come and dump their coins in. And it'll count them and give them the money. Like you don't have to roll them like the bank has. Here's a dirty one, but it's 88. And just set that thing up somewhere in town, advertise it a bit, and then see if people start showing up dropping their change. Just so I have coins to go through. I'd pay to operate the machine and for the space to put it up just to get like those coins that people have been, they're in jars in their houses and they're not coming off of them. Who knows what they have. Authentic vocal. That's a bold guess. With just the A? Alright. Okay, so the war nickels have calmed down. V nickels have calmed way down. 65. That's not, I mean, it's got some rub marks or something from recent. But that, or, I'm sorry, 63. But that's not hateful. The steps are gone. But that's got a lot of good detail left. I still don't think we're going to keep it. But it's nice to think about it. Got a really dark one here next to me, but it's not a war nickel. Looks like one, but it's not. 64. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we caught the tail end of it. It's not bad. We'll look up that V nickel. I am curious to see what that thing might be worth, because it's actually, again, is it like gradable? No, it's probably not worth it to grade it. But is it decent for its age and all of that? Yeah. So it's probably worth saying like $1.50, $2 in that condition, maybe. 1911's on the far end of the run, but still should be worth something. It's like, I know most shops are charging about $1 for just the run-of-the-mill V nickels. Sometimes maybe more, so we'll see. We'll see what she's worth. Focal AL. It's funny, like, there's no hints in chat words, which I guess is okay. I mean, it sort of is. It tells you if the letter's right, but it'd be great if there was some context behind it to guess off of. Because right now, okay, so it's not focal. It could be anything with the AL. 64D with the Ring of Death. 70S. Man, we come across a lot of these. It's a little too beat up. What's happening in the chat? Nasal. Ooh. So A is right, but it's not in the right place. S isn't there. O isn't there. Where would... I can't play chat words. I got coins to do. Kyra. Kyra Elizabeth. Hold on. I have to yell to get the child's attention. I'm fighting electronic devices and bells and whistles or whatever she's playing with. Is it? It's what?
The ground's wet, but the outside air is not wet.
So, but she can go outside. Is
Yeah.
what we're
Oh
getting
my
at.
God.
Oh, your God, what?
There's a moth.
A moth in the house?
Yes.
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
It's gonna spread diseases.
It's gonna spread diseases.
It went under the fridge.
Good, it got away from you. Children. Alright. Yeah, we gone cold, everybody. We got a 59 that's in decent shape. A 59D with spots on the back. Steps are gone. But the rest of it looks good. You know, for its age. Fields look relatively clean. We might keep that one and throw that back up in our old stuff. Nasal. I'm trying to think if the A. What could be AAL? I'm trying to think. There's not much. Axial. Oh, Thomas Tone with the Nobel Prize winning guess. That I would. That's out of left field. I wasn't even close to anything like that. I'm thinking AAL. 73 doesn't look too bad. Here's a I don't know if there was glue on that or what. 2010. '87. 64. Yeah, I think our box is completely cold. Which is... It's alright. We had a good run of it. This is also a good argument to try to get multiple boxes. Like, I mean, for that, you really have to order. Because your bank don't want to, you know, come off with too much of their supply. They don't really keep a lot in stock, more than what they think they need. So, order multiple boxes, and the chances of you catching a spread of something like this, like a collection dump, is a lot higher, right? Okay, we got an old Ender. What is it? Let's see. 64 D. I'm dropping nickels. Okay. '74, 2022. This bin of change that I have to take to the bank tomorrow is ridiculous. I'm really going to test them and see how nice they are about it. If I go in early and there's not a lot of people there and it doesn't really, you know, bother them, I don't think it'll be bad.
Going outside the bank.
You're going outside?
Yep.
All right. Children. Nickels will be a little more fun to hunt, I think, once I get all my dates and get this book filled. I'll still be looking for certain stuff like the 2009s, the 1950s, those things, but it'll be a little more relaxed, I think. because I'll know I have them all, and then it'll just be a little more fun at that point. Or I can, like, take my time, kind of relax with it, stare at more of them under the microscope. Because it's been a while since I started the Jefferson books. And you get really far really fast with the first couple boxes. I did a short on that and showed everybody out of 2 boxes how much I filled the books. But obviously it slows down. And I bought my War Nickels off of Jason Harvia, I think. I bought my War Nickels. I have them. I just bought a set off of him, and I was gonna just use his set as a backup so I could put mine in there, but his set was better, so I just put mine in there, or however that came out the other way around. And mine was slightly nicer, I thought, than his, so I put his in there and kept mine, if that makes sense. 79. What is going on with you? Like a Swamp Thing nickel? It's all green. Well, maybe that's paint, or it was buried in the ground, but green? That's weird. 2019. We are down to 2 rolls. Everybody. The 6 people that have made it this long. 79. Yeah. Okay. Here, in interest of wrapping up the stream, which it'll still take a while. We're going to talk. Is the dog inside, but the child is not? Mira, what is Kyra doing? What is she doing? What did you let her outside by herself for? You're supposed to be watching the kid. You know this. Let me go check on this child. We'll get this running. It's another one of those bust style and Liberty. What are you doing, child? Out here what? Okay, the dog can't befriend you? Go out there. Protect that kid. Okay. Oh, I didn't open it before I got up. I probably should have done that, but I didn't. So here we go. Boom. It's open. Boom. Liberty and the bust style Graham rounds. Graham rounds. That's a lot to say. Dun, 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 dun. Ha. Okay. All right. D. Uh-oh. Okay, Donna's in there. I was going to say, I saw Ruler come in. Thought he was going to be alone for a minute. Thank you for your entries. Much appreciated. 82, 64. Yeah, buddy. Decent 82. Alright. Last roll. It's been a good box. It really has. You have 1 minute to enter the giveaway for these 2 lovely Graham rounds. As a token of my thanks for putting up with me and watching chat words while I sift through coins. Okay. Last roll. Oh, I think we got our first. Wait a minute. I don't think that's Canadian. What is this? Hold on. What is this? Commonwealth of the Bahamas 2000. Oh, it's a pineapple. Oh, that's super cool. I love it. I don't think I have one of these. I got a pineapple coin. Sweet. Man. All the way at the end of the box, too. That's weird. Okay. Keep going. Your old 1960 Philly. And 64 with fingernail polish on it. 73, and we are out. Hey! That's really cool, though. We ended with a foreign pineapple 5-cent from the Bahamas. I don't care who you are. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay. Let's draw this because Siren found some way to get in there right before the end. Oh, and, and Lyle. So, here we go. Jimmy Lacari. Mr. Luck himself. Okay. Where's my bag of bags? I'm just going to start paying some of you out to save on shipping. Send you $5 a month. Hey, and look at that. It's already got Jimmy's name on it. What are the odds, Jimmy? Oh, some of you, I gotta say this. Some of you have to have like a half-decent little bag of grams from the giveaways. I know Siren does, for sure. Jimmy is starting to get up there. Roadhog got a bunch. Roadhog was getting a lot of coins, too. When I was doing coins and dimes and that real heavy, he was getting a lot of those. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you are starting to add up. So, here's where we stand. 1 box, 2 war nickels. We have 4 of these. Should have been mint state coins that somebody circulated like a jerk. We got a 68S that looked good enough to keep. We got a 2009 Denver super low mintage. Always keep them. We got some others that I kept just for probably their age and to check if they were book upgrades. And then the pineapple, of course. But the shining star is this V-nickel. We are going to look this sucker up right now, too. So let's do it together. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. I'm going to pull up PCGS. And then put you guys on display. And then bring this over so we can look at stuff. Okay. Nickels, Liberty Nickel, 1911. Yeah, see? Oh, wow. Did it really only run till 12? I thought it ran longer than that. Oh, no, I guess not. Yeah. The 13 Buffalo. Okay. So, 1911. Ooh. Okay, so in a 4, it's a 5. Now, they say it's $5. Grain of salt that. Let's look at the coins and see what we think. If anybody actually got the bad ones imaged, they probably didn't. 60s, lots of 60s. 58. Oh, there's a 2. Okay, there's a 2. Is barely, barely legible. These are loading. Okay, there is a 58. We know we're way below that. That's still got luster on it. Come on, load up. Yeah, there's a whole subset of collectors. If you guys weren't aware, I don't think it's. I don't know how popular it is. I don't know who like really does it. Maybe we should reload this because it is struggle bussing. There's a whole subset of people that try to get the lowest grade coin that they can that's like gradable. That doesn't come back like a details grade or any of that cleaned. I think probably they like a straight grade but as low as possible. And I don't know what they call this phenomenon, but they like try to put together sets of like the not worst coins, but you get like the worst graded coins that you can get. It's a thing apparently. I'm gonna try to reload this. There we go. Okay, so so we're not at a 12 for sure. We're close to a 12 because we can see some of the B. Right? So we're... Man, that 12 to me almost looks better than the 15 that they got up here. Because this is the 15, this is the 12. I kind of like the 12 better than the 15. Especially the toning. And the color. But, so we are definitely below a 12. But not by a whole lot. I'm thinking we're probably like an 8 or 6. So then let's go back and see what... Come on, there we go. Let's see what a 6 is. Or an 8. Safely. I don't think we're quite 10. Okay, so $6. 8 is $7, and a 10 is $8. A 12 is $9. Okay, so you see how this is going. It's not worth it to grade it. I don't know how some of those get graded. I mean, I guess bragging rights, I don't know. But that's not bad. That's probably at least a $3 or $4 V-nickel. And it's there. Look. There's one person with a 1 grade in population for PCGS. One person found like the worst possible coin and has it. A few people have the 2. Same amount of people have the 3. Anyhow, you get the idea. Let me take this off, put you guys back on a screen that we can see. Is it called lowball, Thomas? Okay. Yeah. So, I can't say I don't imagine. I like the pretty ones too much to do that. I can still appreciate, like, it's still the coin, but I always want as much detail as I can get or afford in a lot of cases. But yeah, so we found, we'll call it like, it's easy. It's a $5 vehicle, like, or $4 or $5, somewhere in there. That's pretty good. Um, and like I said, I'm fairly certain this is the best one that I have in my possession, at least that I know of. All these got whizzed really bad, and we talked about that. I want to redo, like, not redo, but create my own wall art that doesn't have whizzed coins in it. I love these. I love them, right? But everything's, for the most part, fucking ruined. Like, what? Ah! Like, but it was a different time then. I don't even think when most of these were probably put, or at least some of them were put together, like, grading wasn't even a thing. Like, they just, if I'm going to put these in here, I'm going to make them look as pretty as possible, so they whizzed them. Like, these Merc dimes in this one are they're toned up, but they're like reflective. Like, see yourself in them. The Buffalo nickels are kind of the same way. These are Indian head cents. They're about the same. Maybe in this, it's like kind of like a typeset thing. Maybe there's one or two in there that, but I still even doubt that. I think they're probably all like whiz too. Most of them look like it, but like the Standing Liberty still has some toning on it. There's a Barber quarter in there that, again, it probably is, but it looks better than some of the others. It's just whizzed. So I'd rather have wall art with coins that are not technically destroyed. This is still nice, but it's not nearly as nice as if they were like legit coins. What are you trying to bet? No, you can't buy my V-nickel. No. I'm going to set it in here with the rest of its friends, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're adding up. I don't know, it's like 15 or 20 between the Buffaloes. I still have more Buffaloes than this tucked away somewhere, but these are like most of my recent acquisitions, Buffaloes and V-nickels. I've just been stacking them up here. Oh, and this is fun. I can't remember if I found this on stream. I don't think I did. I found a 5-cent 1996 from, it's like Bermuda or something. Yeah, Bermuda, and it's a fish. I don't know what kind of fish, but it's a fish. It's pretty cool. Like, and that's the thing. Like, pineapple coin, fish coin. I mean, at least they're fun, right? So it's always nice to find little fun stuff like that, because I can't tell you when I'm going to be in Bermuda or the Bahamas anytime soon. So it's hard to get those kinds of things. Anyhow, we're going to wrap it up now. We'll call it quits for the night. I'm going to go get more coins tomorrow and turn in this giant container that I have. I'll see what I can get. Fingers crossed. And then we will... The weekends are hard because everybody streams. There's so many auctions and things. But we'll see if we can find time to jump on there somewhere and do at least 1 or 2 coin roll hunts. Other than that, I am going to shoot a video tomorrow, and some more stuff coming out as well. I have like 4 or 5 things that I have to try to film and get out. Some of them are harder than others, but I'm mentally working on trying to get those out. One of them is how to sell coins on eBay. That I'm still trying to figure out how to do it because it's either going to be one really long video or it's going to be like a multiple part series where I cover like the basics, the details, and like maybe advanced tactics or something. Um, but I think you get the picture. But that's always been on the back burner ever since I started up the eBay. I noticed that like there's some do's, there's some don'ts, there's some things that are super helpful if you realize them early. And I think some of that, and mainly the fees, but some of that scares people away from eBay altogether. Not, I'm talking about sellers, not really focused on buying. Buying, a lot of people talk that crap about eBay, but I think secretly, if it's something they're really looking for, they know it's legit. Like it's the authenticity of whatever it is not really in question. Um, I think people buy on eBay. Can you get burnt? Yeah, don't be dumb and buy some random error coin you've never heard of. But anything graded, anything that you can look up and kind of verify it's a thing, like a D over D or repunchment marks, those things, you're pretty safe in hopefully looking at the coin and purchasing it. If it doesn't have good pictures, then just skip it. Like, I mean, if I'm taking pictures, okay, here's an example. I sold a lot of, and I have a ton of the die chips, various die chips. We won't get into all of them, but I had a bunch. I think it was like 19 coins, right? And I was just like, oh, I'm going to throw them up here, put a price on it, see if they go. Because we got to remember, I find them coin roll hunting, they're 25 cents to me as far as cost goes. So basically anything I get above that is good. So I forget what I sold it for. I could look, but I'm not going to. It was like something like maybe 15-20 bucks, something like that. Like it was half a roll, so it was like $5 in quarters, and I got about like 4 times the value or whatever. It took a minute to sell. It was up for a little while, weeks, a month, I don't know, but a little bit, not 6 months, but it was up for a while. Somebody finally bought it, but on there I had the microscope pictures of every single coin, all of them, wherever the die chips were, and or die cracks or whatever they were. I had all of that on there for every single coin. That's the kind of detail that helps because then somebody can look and go, okay, like this is what I'm getting. Yep, there's a die chip, there's a die crack, da da da, and they can really see, up close. If I didn't have the microscope camera, those coins are almost impossible to sell. But when you have the right photos and you provide all the information to the buyer, eventually someone's gonna want to add those to their collection and go ahead and make the purchase. And so in that case, I made a couple of bucks. eBay made probably about as much as I did, but I made a couple. So, pretty good all around. And now I think I have a bag of like I did so many. I have like probably 15 or 20 sitting on my desk right now. I haven't put up. So, the eBay thing, that's going to come, but that is the one that's going to take the most time. I don't need to do a lot of research, but it takes a lot of planning to kind of get it all out right and put it in a way that hopefully people watch the video, right? So anyway, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. I'm rambling. It's starting to get late on the East Coast. I appreciate everyone for hanging out and watching. As always, congratulations to the winners. I'm going to get all of these out tomorrow. And then I think we're good. And then I will see you guys on my live streams and everybody else's live streams this weekend. So take it easy, everybody.